Morning, I'm Jonathan Overly with the East Tennessee Clean Fuels Coalition and Tennessee Clean Fuels, and very pleased to be here this morning with Ricky Phillips of Clarksville-Montgomery County School System. He's the Vehicle Maintenance Manager and has been one of the leaders behind their move to propane school buses. So we just want to talk a little bit about your process, Ricky, and how did you get started? What got your interest in alternative fuel buses?
Back in 2014, we had a vendor bring one down. We rode it and drove it. It performed good. We got to looking at all the data about cleaning air up and what it was doing to the children with the diesel.
Yes.
And James Sumrall backed us on getting to purchase our first one. So we went with the first one. We run it for 3 years, 0 issues. So then that's where Clean Cities come in and helped us with the incremental cost on funding.
The Reducing Diesel Emissions Grant money.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the 15 more, and the next year we got 7 more, and we're getting 15 this year under the same funding, which helps us a lot.
One of the things we find that can be a limitation sometimes is how far you can go.
Right.
And it doesn't seem like that's been a big issue for propane school buses, but like, where have you gone with your propane buses?
We've been to Indiana, Ohio.
Wow.
We go to Louisville. We've been to Birmingham. And what I found is they'll come to me and say, we got a trip going such and such and got 3 propane buses going or whatever. I'll look for Love's Truck Stops. Probably 90% of you Love's Truck Stops has
Gotcha.
propane.
Okay.
And I'll map them out, where to stop, what exit, and that kind of stuff. Try to find close to where they're going to, where they can get the children off there instead of at the truck stop.
Right.
And then they can run over and get the fuel.
It makes it easy to search for one entity.
It does. Some interstates don't have Loves, but I can research through Pilot and Flying J, and some of those will have them. Not near what your Loves has, but we haven't had any trouble at all going on those trips. It's
So
just
you can
have
drive
to
from
think
Clarksville
ahead.
to Ohio,
No.
refuel there, and then come back?
We'll
or-
probably have to fuel on the way up,
Okay.
and then probably on the way back, or right there. I try to get them, if they're stopping there to stay in a day, to find somewhere and leave on a full tank coming back.
This gets a little bit to a question, Ricky, of what kind of buses, because I know there's kind of regular school buses, and then there's special needs and special education buses, and so where along that line, how did you start off with propane? What kind of buses do you use propane in now?
We started off putting in the regular ed buses, which is the full-size conventional type buses, and like James said, we wasn't comfortable to begin with putting it in special needs till we knew how they would perform. So this year will be our first 8 buses that will be special need children that's handicapped, and which really needs the cleaner air.
Yes.
And not the diesel stuff. So
And this is a Type C that instead of holding 70 or something kids, it'll hold 40 or
it's the
something?
same bus, just shorter frame. It'll 38 to 40 passenger.
But it has a wheelchair lift.
It'll have a wheelchair lift, and most of them are set up to where we can put 3 wheelchairs in them, that type of stuff. So those children probably need the cleaner air more than the regular ed because of their
issues,
medical issues.
Well, glad you're expanding in that direction.
So we'll be excited to try those for the first time.